It's week 4 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on the Packers' speedy running back. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. It's the Packers and the Titans, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Well, it may be a bit soggy, but that certainly hasn't deterred this fan base. A great crowd on hand to battle the raindrops at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today, it's week... A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in week 4. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. Leading them out is the Austin, Texas native at quarterback. It's Baker Mayfield.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Breaks the tackles, got room to run.
Oh my goodness, Derrick Henry.
Across midfield. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Mayfield. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage.
What did that happen? Rashawn Gary.
Where for them to go with the football led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. Shreds the
Oh
tackle.
my goodness, dude.
Still going. Touchdown.
Derrick Henry, man.
Derrick Henry. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Titans march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. This defense for the Titans, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now Love. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Christian Watson, the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. You talk about this Titan defense. They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to.
Come on, Christian Watson.
They don't stop running the ball if they have good things to do. It's the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Woo! Roughing the kicker. Roughing the kicker.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker.
That's right. That's right.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the
Automatic
two.
First down, that's right.
It feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Here's a 2nd and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave. And he's got this down to the 35. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there. And they're able to come up with the first down.
Off the play fake, Love. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now a toss here, short side.
Come on, Braylon Allen.
Gets it down to the 32. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, and he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag.
Potential grounding.
Come on. Need a break, man.
Far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Woo, J-Love.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 22-yard line. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is...
Musgrave. Musgrave.
Luke Musgrave, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. No problem there on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. You look at this Packers defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And not just speed, not just their physical skills. You know what pulls it all together for this secondary? Their smarts and communication. They play really well as a unit.
89 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Mayfield looks to throw. This caught left side.
Come on, Quay.
And he will hold the Titans first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Looking well, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there. A first down carry for Henry.
Job, Quay. Job, Quay.
Give him a yard up to the 49.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
These two teams all tied after one. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Again, it's Henry.
Another run?
And this time he's able to take it down to 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And he's got it. Got his man on the end run. Complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped.
Come on, Ja.
Just shy of the 30. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. Mayfield down. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
We read that play. We read that.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and the defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Third and long for Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete. No gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for
I hate you.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Throwing. Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The Packers hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Oh my goodness. Why would you drop that?
He did a fine job there.
I guess there's nobody in the middle. If I run this in the middle, nobody would have been there. Oh my goodness, nobody would have been there.
Ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there, holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got hold on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, Love. Working the
Slip, you slip.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 26. They don't need to run another play here before
everybody.
the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 1st down, going to the air with Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. On 2nd down, it's Jones.
Come on, let's go.
One tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short. So it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing.
Jay Love! Jay Love!
Aaron Jones from 17 yards out, and the Packers have taken the lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on
Oh my goodness.
Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Derrick Henry he trots back out there and gets ready to go. He's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. To throw, Mayfield.
Short. Punt that.
Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packers with the football here late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee.
Come on, Dub.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Love from the gun. His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Oh, my goodness.
He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On now is the Packers punter, as he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. Taking it about the 36. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45.
I know that halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his pick catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Here's Mayfield. That's caught. Left side, it's Burks. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And again, it's Mayfield.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Packers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall.
One more block. One more block.
On that throw, and it turned into an
One more block. Damn.
So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, caught at the 21. So here are the Packers now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
And he will be marked down short of the first.
Let's go for it.
To him at the 29.
Let's go for it.
They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the
They're
catch.
blitzing
They gave up
everybody,
a few more
dude.
yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
They'll run it with Jones. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get this out to about the 40. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
To throw now. Here's Love. Throwing
on.
sideline there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Play fake. Here's Love.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will take it across midfield.
He went back.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Following the interception, Mayfield throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins. And just 3 yards on the catch there. And that'll make it 2nd down. Mayfield to throw it. And he will find his man on the outside. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out.
And That's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense. But he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Throwing, Mayfield. That is caught. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't know how he did not score.
Run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Devondre Campbell, nice play to get in there and drop him.
And the passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got the hook up to
my goodness.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
How did we give up?
3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
What are we doing?
Helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up for the 1st and goal.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league.
Jamani! 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 Oh my goodness.
The football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. Back now in Nashville. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. Love going to give this one to Jones. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now this offense on 3rd down today, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15.
Romeo Dobbs.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Here's a 2nd and 5. Love looking to throw it. He'll complete this one to Watson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now we'll get a timeout as they tend to an injured player, and looks like that's their receiver, Christian Watson. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Firing quickly out wide is Love. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. They'll try to run this one in.
Braylon.
And they'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. They're going to run for it with Jones.
Oh my
And he
goodness.
is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Titans getting set and ready to go here for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if finally we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back. Reasserted and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Mayfield. That pass taken in by Burks. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the first one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Mayfield on 1st down. He gets it to Burks again.
Come on, Ja.
Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
You're in shutdown, bro.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end Parham. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mayfield now. Flush to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. This is 2nd and 8. They go play action. Mayfield.
Woo, Baker, we got ya. We got you, Baker. We got you, Baker. Woo! 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 Got you, Baker.
It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. But just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other. Every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done, they continually built energy in this one. And how about them culminating with a pick 6?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. Back to it after the pick six. Mayfield. Throw here taken in by Wiley, the tight end. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
It leads to second and 10.
Second and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
That's a gain of 8.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2.
Right here, Alexander is there, bro.
If he can hold on, instead the drop means it'll be 4th down.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
They'll run for it with Henry. And
short.
Trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Yellow, go. Ready.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now the rookie's free. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 78 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Right back to him on first down. And they'll get this down to the 10. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Ready?
Hands it off out of the gun. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Striker, 3-3. Set.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
No stopping Braylon Allen, bro.
Touchdown, Green Bay. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
3.
And the Packers are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
3 kicks.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. Tennessee offense set to go again. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. First down, Mayfield. And brought in downfield by Burks. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Mayfield. That's to the tight end, Wiley. Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up second down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
On third down, Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. One heck of a third down conversion, 33 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. That one's taken in by Spears. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
4 yards on the pickup.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory.
Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.
So for Green Bay, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Titans, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
Stand up. For the he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro. You ain't got it like this. In my can't see straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Captain's on, man, I'm making key plays. When I'm doing shows, gotta get all prepaid. What you? I'm on it, break, no sign, no about these ways. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate.
I've been going hard from the night into the daylight. Telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up wings for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one formula, they love the way I drive. Yeah, I've been a prize, there's no need to be surprised. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Boy, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Yeah, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that, like that. Hey, never feeling the pressure, please not at all. I walk in when it's crunch time, leaves in the fall. Woman on me, only hit my name on the roll call. It's like there is no ground beneath my feet, I got no flaws. Still humble, but just don't get it